Hello, I'm Scott Noble and welcome to my second presentation for recent advances in technology. Topics we'll be covering today are the current vision, core values, core purpose, the big, hairy, audacious goal, and proposed innovation for TransCanada Pipelines. So their core vision currently is to be the leading energy infrastructure company in North America, focusing on pipeline and power generation opportunities where they have or can develop a significant competitive advantage. The core values of TransCanada are safety, making sure everybody goes home at the end of the day and that there's safe, reliable operations on the pipeline and power side. Integrity, doing what you say, doing it right, doing it ethically. Responsibility to the environment, to people, to any stakeholders, shareholders. Collaboration, working with the stakeholders and shareholders in the company, whether that be farmers, actual shareholders in the company, landowners, people of the general public, First Nations, and even just colleagues, working with people to have collaborative solutions to problems. The core purpose of the company is to provide reliable supplies of energy across the continent safely and responsibly. The big, hairy, audacious goal that I chose for TransCanada is to increase renewable energy power generation by a factor of 10 by the year 2040. Currently, the power generation mix only has wind in it, which is only worth about 360 megawatts. Nuclear power is about 3,100 megawatts, and natural gas being the balance. So how are we going to do this? By increasing cogeneration opportunities. Currently, the nuclear side is Bruce Power in Ontario. It does not have cogeneration. And the natural gas side is where the big opportunities are. Cogeneration for this purpose comes from when you're burning natural gas, burning anything, you get heat off of it. Right now, a lot of that heat is just wasted to the atmosphere. By capturing and using that cogeneration through a combined heat cycle can increase efficiencies by about 40%. Increase solar. So that's a market that TransCanada is currently not in, but there's certainly a lot of opportunity there. And operate on a global scale. Currently TransCanada is North America based, Canada, United States, and Mexico. There's a lot of opportunity to go global. They used to, not anymore. The focus is on North America. Proposed innovations would be to install wind and solar facilities at compressor stations and meter station sites. On those sites, there's a lot of buildings that just have big metal roofs. Kind of a prime opportunity to add some solar panels to those sites and take advantage of those big empty metal roofs. And there's also a possibility for wind. Compressor station usually takes up a large footprint because there's a lot of underground facilities, but there's a potential to put above ground facilities such as wind, because otherwise you just have a big empty gravel yard. The other opportunity is to add cogeneration or combined heat to compressor stations and to Bruce Power. As you'll see in these two diagrams here, when you're burning natural gas, you can only get about 40% of usable electrical energy from it. 10% is going to be lost due to energy losses in cabling, wiring, anything like that, friction. But there's an additional 50% usable thermal energy that can be harnessed. Throughout the big, hairy, audacious goal, I'd like to see TransCanada maintain their vision of being the leading energy provider, and I'd like to see them maintain those core values of safety, integrity, responsibility, and collaboration. But I also really want to see them increase that renewable energy portfolio, whether that be solar, combined heat cycle, or wind power, and bring it to the world. Don't just leave us in North America with the benefits from it. There's a lot of opportunities to either build or buy overseas, where we can bring reliable and safe energy to the growing populations and the developing countries of the world. Thank you for watching.